I thought I had the wrong Zoom room because there was nobody here. So they're all dropping in now. So let's have a look. You can see my screen. There's my slides that I spent hours and hours poring over earlier. Look, this is for you. So if you've got any LinkedIn questions, drop them in the chat. Also, while you're in the chat, drop your LinkedIn URL so we can all connect and make friends, because that's what LinkedIn is about. I want people to love using LinkedIn, so I just do lots of stuff to help people. If you follow me for long enough, you do not need to pay to come on any of my courses. All right. So that's the key thing. But if you want a hand, then give us a shout, because I do all kinds of things. So any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to do any reviews, live reviews. If you've got a post that you wrote and you thought was brilliant, and all right, but it didn't do anything, can you have a look at it and share it with you? You might want to look at your profile and sort of like pull you up on your photo, your banner, and all those sorts of things. And then we're going to go into Canva. So what do you want to know? Put it in the chat. These are the sorts of things that I can review. I can look at your banner and tell you what's going wrong with it. I can look at your about section. I did a review the other day for somebody, and her photo looked like a wanted ad. You know, you see the wanted posters, and it looked like that. And I'm now going, oh my goodness. And I was trying to say to her, and I only do it on a video, but I was trying to say to her what I was thinking when I saw her photo. So if you're up for that and you're feeling brave, then I'm quite happy to do that for you this morning as well. So anything that you want me to do. Next month, we're looking at the featured section. The featured section is a little bit that goes underneath your LinkedIn profile. You can really make that dance. So I'm going to go into that in greater detail. So you can get that at my events page. I'll just put that in the chat. Now I can't find chat. There's chat. Those of you who just joined, if you've got any questions, put them in the chat and we'll come to those later. Please share your LinkedIn URL. Hi, Anne. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Are you going to Accountex as well? No? Oh, you're missing out. Right. I've just done this. People keep saying to me, Ash, you're too cheap. Your workshops are too cheap. And you've been on my workshop. Are my workshops good?
Yes, can you hear me?
That's fine. That's all you need to say.
Oh.
But they keep saying I'm too cheap. So I've developed this one, right? And I just want 4 guinea pigs. We are going to spend the whole day at this luxury hotel here in Sidmouth. All right. I'll give you lunch and loads of refreshments and stuff like that. We're going to go for a walk at lunchtime to get some content, and I'll buy you an ice cream at there's an ice cream parlor in town. They make their own ice cream. It's amazing. So I'm going to buy you an ice cream there. But it's a whole day. So if you want to know more, just get in touch. Let me know. It's going to be £650, I think, per person. If you want to stay over the night before, I'll buy you dinner as well at my favorite pub, which is literally just here. So that is, I'm really looking forward to that. So you'll just be one of 4 other people. So you're going to get me all day. We'll do everything. If you don't want to do that, there's all my workshops there. You can buy my book. I've just launched this new thing as well, so I can look at your content, 45 quid, and I'll do your content for you. My next workshop is next week. All right, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're in foreign places, it might work for you. Right, Canva. Who uses Canva? Yeah, we all do. All right, okay. So what I wanted to do today...
Sorry, I don't.
You don't? All right, excellent. You're going to be blown away. Who said I don't?
Me.
Okay, Jackie. You're going to be blown away today. Right, so that is the link for Canva. That's my affiliate link. So if you do end up buying it, and I haven't bought it yet, then you can see that. Right, so Canva. All right, did I just bring it up? Yeah, I did. This is, during lockdown, I did a gig every single day on Facebook. I played my guitar. And it's doing that every single day for 100 days, got me into being comfortable in front of camera and talking to you people and doing all kinds of stuff. But that was my banner that was my thing that I did. And it's sort of looking back on it, like, oh my God, that's rubbish. And I've scrolled down and looking at all the bottom things at the bottom. But when I go into my Canva now, okay, I've set it up so that I've got different things that I use regularly. So I've just created an Eventbrite poster for my Eventbrite. So it's set up for the correct size that I need. Yeah, so I just go in and there's my previous one. and what I'll do is I'll just duplicate it and then change it. So it just makes it so much easier than redesigning everything. But I've kept that in that one format. I do a Monday nudge. Here's a big secret here. So what I do, my Monday nudge is a little video I do every single Monday, and I put it up on YouTube. And you need a thumbnail so that people can see it. So what I've done is I've done one, and then I did another one, and then I did another one. And what I've done is I'm now going back and repeating them. So that was week 8. Yeah. This is week 20. So all I've done is just change a little bit of it. And this took me a couple of minutes to do over the weekend. All right. It didn't take me hours and hours like maybe this one would have done. Okay. So it's just using it and changing it and stuff like that. So how did I get into this? So if you go to the side here, you've got something called design. And what it does, it brings up all kinds of other designs. Now, what people have done is they've designed all this stuff and then shared it somewhere, and then we can grab hold of their design elements. And if you look at some of my previous, let's just go and share my YouTube channel. You can see all my videos. Can you see all my videos on here? Yeah. I'm trying to scroll down. I'm trying to scroll down further to see older ones, because they're pants.
Is this your way of subtly showing how many good ones you've done as well?
Well, no, the content's all right. It's just that the thumbnail is pants, right? And so you can see here, it's just pretty flat. All right. And what we need to do is start putting some design elements in. So when you go into, I've got too many open now. When you come in here, you can start coming up with, you see one that you like, and you go, oh, right, that's okay, I'll have that one. I'm trying to find one without a little, can you see the little pro thing? That means you have to pay for it. So I'm still using, is anyone paying for Canva at the moment? You do? Okay.
Yes.
Because if you pay for it, and it's only a tenner a month, isn't it? Yeah. And then you can go into all of these, but I've managed to get away with it so far. So let's just pick on this one there. Look. So add that as a new page. And it's just bringing in different elements. So the image there is they've put the glow around it. Does anyone know how to do the glow? Okay, so by putting the glow around it, it makes it stand out. So what we need to do is in Canva, there is a remove background thing, but there's also a tool called remove background, which is free. Okay, I'll grab hold of the link for you and I'll put that in chat. All right, so that is the remove background. So what you do is you grab hold of your image, and I'm sure I've got a photograph of me. They're all multiple people. There's me and my cake on my birthday. It hasn't quite taken out all the background. But what I can do is if I click on erase and remove, I get this magic brush thing and it will take away all of that. Eventually. It's working really hard on this image. It's not a very good image, but you get the idea. It really doesn't like that one, does it? let's pick another one. Now, me with somebody at there you go. So very easily it will take the background off. And what I can also do is I can get rid of that somebody as well. Let's reset. It's not working, is it? Already erased. Let's try now. Yeah, there you go. So now I've got that just one image of me, yeah? Click done. Download that. It goes up here. go into Canva. Okay, I could just grab hold of that image and drop it straight into Canva. So there it is. And basically, whenever you click on anything, it puts a thing around it, and you can just grab hold of it and resize it and do whatever you like with it. So now I've got that, and I go into Edit Photo, and I go into Effects and Shadows, so it's down here, and click on Glow. Can you see it's already put a glow around it? Now what I can do is I can give it the blur amount or not a black, so that's no blur. And then what I want to do is change the color of the glow to white. And then you see I've got a glow around me. Does everyone see how I've done that?
Now just ask Ashley, was that the background editor you did to erase the extra person?
So no, I used this tool here, remove background.
Remove background.
Because the background editor in Canva you have to pay for.
Right.
And Kim, you're using it. Do you find you have a couple of issues with that?
No.
Okay, because when I've tried it on the paid version,
I haven't tried it actually, but this remove image background is brilliant. That's great. I will be using that.
Yeah, it's so much.
And if ever you need a pro picture, come to me and I'll get it for you.
Well, so maybe you and I can have a chat another day, because the thing is, I'm worried about every time I've used the free trial to trial it, when I go to use an element that I shouldn't be using, it comes up and tells me how much it costs, and I'm sort of like, if I'm paying for it, they've got my credit card details. So if I do something, they've also got the opportunity to charge me more. So I've just stayed clear of it. So that's my reason.
They do a really good annual package actually. That's really quite cheap. It's not, it's
right. Book a call. Let's have a little chat, Kim.
Yeah. And if you're VAT registered, you save the VAT as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. So where were we? Right. So that's your glow. Right. As you can see now, my image is behind. Oh, I think it is. Let's have a look. See what happens now. Yeah, my image is behind that there. So what I need to do, if I click on my image and right click, I can bring forward, bring backward, and goodness knows what else. But if I click show layers, I love this feature. I can actually grab hold of the different layer and move it up above and beyond and do whatever else. Does that all make sense? So each individual layer. So what I'm doing is that's my photo, and then that's the writing, and then that's another bit of writing, and that's the squiggle. What I'm doing is moving them and changing the order, so I can just have a good old fiddle and move them around. And the thing is, what I like about grabbing hold of someone else's design idea, it brings in other elements. And if you look at some of my designs, like I've got a squiggle here, I've got a few dots, I've got another squiggle and a circle, and just bring them in and just have a play. So if we go back to this one, let's get rid of her, because we all want to see me instead. Now, I like my image that side, but I'm like facing the wrong way. So if I just click on flip, I can turn it around, and I'm now looking back at the page. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then what we do, we want to go into elements, and you can just try different words, and then it will bring in all those elements. So there's one there, look. So I can grab hold of that one there, and then I can change the color of that. So if I click on it, why is that not allowing me to change the color? Oh, it's a GIF, that's why. That's the same. All I want is a line, I don't want a GIF. Now there's one. That GIF a second. So there's my line, right? I can size it. I can do whatever I want to. This is a little trick that I use. So if I make that nice and small, and then Control C and then Control V twice, I get 3 little lines. All right. Then what I can do is grab hold of them all together, and then click Group. And then now, when I move them, I'm moving all 3. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then what I want to do is I want to change the color of those. If I click on color, I can pick any old color I want to and change the colors. I've got my brand colors and just pick something that contrasts with what you're doing. Yeah. What are the, this is the background photo. Yeah, so what they've done with that photo, it's a gradient. Okay, so just click Control Z and undo. So that's all there. But some of these elements I've got. So this one here is a shape. So you can grab hold of the shape and then change the color of that. And did you know that if you hit that little rainbow thing at the top, hit a plus, you get this little pipette. If you grab hold of that pipette, wherever you put that pipette, you can have any old color. So if I want the red there, then I can do that. I could spend all day doing this. Any other questions about advanced Canva? Any questions that you've seen on anything that I've done so far today? Anything you've been trying to do on Canva that you'd like to know?
Can I ask a quick question, Ashley?
Fire away,
One
Anne.
of my things at the moment is I've got like a blue background on my LinkedIn, and I've just got it kind of as like a static blue, and I quite like, you know, the way you've got like a background on it and kind of, and is that using the elements or?
No, that's a great question.
Because
So
I kind of want to get a website started as well, and I'm thinking I want to kind of make sure it all flows through, but also need to do it cost effectively.
yeah, of course. Right. So what I've got here is I've got the background is just a flat yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I do is if I go into photos, so that there, look, for example, what's that? The poppies. So what I want to do, I'll put that as the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm now going to do is I'll click on that, go to layers, center back. It's right at the back now. Now what I do is I go into transparency and turn the transparency right down. Can you see I've got some texture behind that photo? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete that and let's find a better type of photo. Now what I did is I uploaded, because I was playing with this ages ago, probably take me a week now to find the photos. I took some photos of pebbles and grass and stuff like that. In fact, let's just do that. Let's find photos. There we go. Photo of pebbles. So, oh, didn't want it to go in there. All right. Very handy where I live. There's loads of pebbles on there. So that's fine. What I want to do now is send that to back. And then go into here until you get the right sort of contrast. So there might be a pattern that you like, Anne, that you can take a photo of or download or whatever, and then put it as your background.
Thank you very much.
No worries at all. Does that help?
Yeah, definitely. Didn't know that, how you did that. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I spend hours and hours on.
I know, I think I could be in danger of this.
Right. Any other questions on Canva, or should we go on to LinkedIn? Right, let's go on to LinkedIn then, guys. Don't forget, I can answer anything you want. So those are the sort of things that I can do. So does anybody here want me to review their profile, look at their banner, their headline, or anything there like that? Anyone got anything burning to ask on LinkedIn? I'm just going to get your questions up to see if there's anybody put a question in. If you've just joined, please share your LinkedIn. Jackie wants her profile reviewed. Are you really sure, Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And you're happy for me to share this with everybody?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I don't really have a profile. I think that might be the point.
Okay. This is a good start. Is your name as you spell it on here?
Yeah.
There it is. Sales Director at New Scientist.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know where Jackie McCarran. Right, let's click on.
Understand, Dornberg.
There we go. Right, okay. First thing, your photo. I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of black and white. Okay.
Okay.
It's a lovely photo, but you want to be in a little bit more. All right.
Right.
And the reason for that is when you comment on my post, you become really, really tiny. So if I just go to a post of mine this morning, let's see if I can find one. There we go. It's my video I did this morning from Corfu. Anyone here from Greece? Oh, what a small world! But you see here, like these people here. All right, you cannot see this person.
I'm just moving you to my bigger screen, but yeah, because I couldn't see anyway.
Yeah, but that's my point, because
Yeah.
70% of people are looking at LinkedIn on their mobile phone. So think
Yeah.
how small you are on your mobile phone.
Yeah.
So this lady here is sticking out like a sore thumb. Is that lady here? Is that you, Victoria? Yeah, see? Now, if you had a color around you, Victoria, you'd really stick out. Yeah, and that's the thing. So that's the first thing, Jackie, is...
I've got it in color, so I can switch that.
Yeah. But that's just a personal preference. Just a show of hands. Who prefers color photos to black and white photos? Hands up if you prefer color photos. Yeah. Yeah.
Video.
I took some photos of my daughter's wedding, my sister's wedding, like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did some black and white shots, and I thought it was all cool and trendy and really arty. And I showed my gran, and she goes, "Why have you done it all in old fashioned? Where's the colours?" And it's sort of like, "Oh right, okay." So that's that one there. But I think the colour pops out more.
Yeah.
Right. So your banner, you're wasting a huge opportunity there, Jackie. In
Yeah.
your banner, tell us exactly what you do. All right. Sales director of New Scientist Live. Don't know what that is. All right. You need to
Yeah.
really help me understand what you're doing. All right. Has anyone here got a 10-year-old kid? Yes. Oh, thank you. I love it when someone says yes. So, Doris, could your 10-year-old kid tell us what Jackie does?
Well, she will probably know that she does something in sales, but no.
Yeah, correct. And that is the key. But we don't get many 10-year-olds on LinkedIn, obviously, but we behave like 10-year-olds when we're scrolling. Yeah. And if I scroll across what happens is on LinkedIn, is you'll see a post, you go, "Oh, that's nice," and you'll comment on it. And then people will see you and they go, "Oh, who's that?" And they go and have a look and they'll come to the profile. "I don't know what she does," and they'll go away again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what I want is like, "Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, wow." And then we scroll down and we look at everything. "Oh, I'm going to connect with her. She looks brilliant." Yeah. And that's the whole idea of LinkedIn. So you really need to shout about what you do. Are you happy for me to share your contact info?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure? Okay. I've got a phone number. I've got an email address. I can get hold of you. That is key. So many people I speak to don't have an email address or a phone number, but I've just seen everything that you do and I want to work with you. And I can't get hold of you. And it's those sorts of things there. And in there, you've also got space for 3 websites. So I'll just go to my profile. You've got space for 3 websites in there. All right. Use them. All right. What I've done here with my free resources, it goes straight to my website and there's more stuff. So there's lots of other options that you can give people from your websites in your profile.
But why would I want 3 websites?
Because you could have a Calendly link. Yeah, so I
Right.
can book a call with you. You can have a testimonials page so I can see how brilliant your company is. And you can
Yeah.
have a sales page or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
yeah. So straight away, you can see that that's my free resources. My YouTube will work with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just making it easier for people to do stuff. We're all lazy. Yeah. We want the easiest option. So if there's a thing there, I can book a call with you. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's no phone number, I'm going to go back to the other person that came up in the search and go and speak to them instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Where else are we? Know about section. We want to know a little bit about you. So put your about section in there. And so how you do that is you go into add profile section, and you come down here and find it in here. So it's probably in a recommended. It doesn't show all of them because I've got them all anyway, but you go in there and add your about section. All right. And your about section is all about you, but it needs to be about me. All right. So if you look at mine, it says, are you a fan of Instagram and Facebook, but confused by LinkedIn? You're reading that now and you go, oh my goodness, yeah, this guy knows me. All right. And you're going to keep reading. But if I turn around and go, I'm brilliant at LinkedIn, I do all these things, and I've got an standard account, you're thinking, I don't care. What I really care about is getting more business from LinkedIn or making myself stand out on LinkedIn. So that's what your about section needs to be about. Has that been helpful?
Yeah. Yes. And is that displayed then when someone looks at my profile, they'll see the about section if
Yes.
I pop it
If you turn it on. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. I've taken copious notes.
I go into great detail on this on my workshop, which starts next week. So
Okay.
it's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock every day next week. Just 15 minutes, unless you fancy coming to Sidmouth. Any other questions on LinkedIn?
I can ask a question.
Yeah, fire away, Anne.
Put it in the chat, but ignore my chat. One of the things that I have picked up, and I don't know if it's true or not, was I was told that in the first 45 characters of your headline, that it should say what you do, if that makes sense, because of mobile LinkedIn. I haven't tested it on my own phone, but
okay.
I wasn't sure whether I should have accountant or something on those lines more in those first 45.
Right, let's go to a recent post. I was away all last week, so all of my content was, there were 71 comments on this post, yeah? So what happens is, I see a post, I can add a comment to this because it's written in a way that I can add a comment. So I'm going to go on here and add a comment, all right?
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is someone else will write a comment and I'll go and see what they've said. And if you look at some of the posts, there's like 3 or 4 comments on one comment, and it's a little conversation.
Yeah.
If you look at LinkedIn as a networking place, like you do when you go to a networking meeting, you'll bump into someone, you go, oh, hi Anne, how are you doing? Oh, let me introduce George. And me and Anne and George are having a little natter. And then we see Kim and Jackie are having a laugh with Bridget, and they're wetting themselves laughing. What's going on over there? All right. And that's what happens on LinkedIn. So 20 times your freedom, income and impact with the aligned to, oh, that's interesting. I might go and watch that. Yeah. Helping you confidently navigate life's changes. Finance copywriter for accountants, management account software for Sage 50, recruit, support and celebrate volunteers. See more profit and time in your accountancy book. It's just these few characters,
yeah,
that really count on LinkedIn.
Right. Okay.
All right. Now on your headline, the default is your job title.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm the 15-minute guy.
Right. Okay.
I've had some new t-shirts printed for Accountex. Look at that.
They're nice.
So the thing is, right, you see the 15-minute guy on someone's post, I've commented, and you see the 15-minute guy, and I always add value when I comment or humor, and I go, 15-minute guy, what's a 15-minute guy? And so people will then go and have a look at me because it sparks curiosity. If I wrote LinkedIn trainer, no one's going to go and have a nose.
Right.
All right. So with all due respect to the accountants in the room, if you write accountant, okay,
Fair enough.
all right. So I've had a few accountants on my workshops, as you know. What did one person put? Scooter riding accountant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight away, we know she's got a sense of fun.
Yeah.
Now, if you're uptight, old-fashioned, or what have you, you'll see that and you'll go, I don't want to work with a scooter riding accountant. That's great, because Donna doesn't want to work with you. She wants to work with people that are fun-loving. Yeah. So your headline, make it your personality.
Right.
Yeah. That's the thing to do.
Thank you. Got some
That-
work to do.
That was the world's quickest 30 minutes. Anybody else got any other questions? Do you want me to have a quick look at yours, Victoria?
Yes, please.
You feeling brave?
I am brave.
Right, okay. So first up is I will do, I think it's that. Yeah, there we go. I've saved a short code that puts all this text into a chat. So when I'm chatting with somebody and I see that they're breaking the law, which you're doing, Victoria, okay, I'll just send you this little warning. Now, it says on LinkedIn, first name, and what you've done, you've put Biscuit Victoria, and surname, you've put Grimberg Biscuit. Oh, sorry, cup of tea, Victoria, and then Grimberg Biscuit. Yeah? Unless you've got that on your passport, you're breaking the terms and conditions of LinkedIn, and LinkedIn could quite rightly turn around and say, sorry, we're going to put you in LinkedIn jail until you fix that. And if you go to that link that I've just put in the chat, okay, it'll take you to my post that I did about that, and in there is links to the terms and conditions. All right, so very first thing, if I didn't tell you, I don't care. It doesn't worry me, but if I didn't tell you and you got locked in LinkedIn jail, you'll turn around and go, you reviewed my profile and you didn't tell me about my biscuit. Okay. There is a very well publicized case about this is somebody called Leah Turner. I don't know if anyone knows Leah Turner. She does LinkedIn as well. And her on LinkedIn, she's Leah Rainbow Turner. Is she called Turner?
Yeah, Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got put in LinkedIn jail. So she's now changed her name by deed poll, and she's got Rainbow in her name. So LinkedIn can't touch her. Yeah.
Crazy.
So again, for all you accountants here, if you've got FCCA after your name, again, I'm afraid you're breaking the terms and conditions of LinkedIn. The chances of, the chances of someone reporting you and LinkedIn knocking you in jail are slim, but I've told you.
I've changed.
Right. So next thing is your photo's perfect. All I would do is put a color behind you so you pop out. And I'm going to pick on Doris again. Could your 10-year-old tell us what Victoria does from her banner?
My 10-year-old daughter will probably turn around, oh, I want something, whatever Victoria has behind her. That looks like yummy.
But we don't know what you do, Victoria. And that banner, we can do something with that banner. All right. Ficanista, well-being, culture, connection, community. There's too many words there. I'm confused. All right. And so you've got to come up with something, what you do. And then straight away I look at you and I go, bang. You've got nearly 10,000 followers as well, Victoria. That's incredible. That's incredible. Now, if you start doing some decent content and when I come to you, I can see what you do, you're going to add so much more value to your followers and get more business.
Sounds good.
Okay. Any other questions?
Can I ask a question?
Go away. Go ahead, Kim. Sorry, I didn't mean go away. Go ahead.
So, LinkedIn have got all these new sort of write with AI options and things I've seen in various different places, and they've got that lovely little summary now, like learn a little bit more about whatever, which I thought was actually quite clever. What do you think about the use of AI
Okay.
writing
Right.
and refining posts?
I use AI for my writing. All right. Not on my posts. Not on my posts. For my for my videos on YouTube. So what I do is I grab hold of the text. I upload the video into Loom. I then grab hold of the transcript, drop it into ChatGPT, and then say, can you do this for me based upon what I've done in the past? And so it pretty much does it. And then what I do is I take out any word that I wouldn't say. Yeah. All right. Hi, fam. We're doing this week. Like, no, I would never say that. I would never say that. And so I changed the words. All right. But it's done most of the work for me. All right. If you start using it to write your content, you stop being Kim.
And I completely get that.
And that is the thing. And I've got a few regular followers on my posts, and they're just dropping AI content comments on my post. I've even phoned one of them to have a chat with them about it, because I want to know what they're using, because they never respond. If you write a comment on my post, I will try and write a comment to get you to comment back. All right. And these people never, ever, 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 ever comment back.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it to that extent. I was thinking about when you write something, you've now got the option that says sort of, you know, it's almost like, you know, improve this with AI, because then it tends to make it very LinkedIn-y, very sort of like with lots of splashes and bits and bobs. I tend to not do that, because I think it's
I totally agree,
not
because
a great
that's
thing
not
to
Kim.
do, but I just wanted you, no, definitely not.
No, we want Kim. Anyone here want Kim or AI? So put your hand up if you want Kim. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody wants AI, Kim.
Yeah, well, this is true.
Ashley, can I ask one very quick question? Because I appreciate
You're
time.
monopolising.
Can you tell I'm free now and I've got lots more time on my hands? I'm fully in now.
But you're asking the questions that everybody else is wanting to ask, but they're too
Right.
afraid.
So one other thing that comes up is, I've noticed on my LinkedIn profile, is something about verification. Should you verify yourself? Is that something I should do? I don't even know what it means.
Right. I love this. I love this. I have got a video. I've got 2 videos on verification. So here's the story, right? So I did this one, all right, verification. So I verified my account, all right? And what you get is you get a little badge next to your name. Let me just grab hold of that a second. Copy that. Watch this one, all right? Because that's the better one. But let me tell you the story. So so Jackie is verified, all right? And I am obviously verified there. So what I did is I did the verification. I took screenshots every time I did it, and then I put that up as my verification video and let everybody know how to verify. Then I changed my name to do something for that LinkedIn jail post that I did, and I lost my verification. Oh my God. Oh, can I get it back? Can I get it back? So what I did is I got my video, I got my camera up here, and I did verification again and videoed it all and talked it through. And right at the end of the video, it all worked together. Oh my God. And so you see all of that in the video. But it's a really helpful video because you actually just do it with me, all right, on your phone. So it really works. Yeah. And also I was making a mistake when I was doing the passport. And so you find out about that in the video as well. Here's the thing. I had somebody from Apple, all right, podcasting, reach out to me. I see that you've got a podcast, we can help you. All right. She wasn't verified. So I knew it was a scam, or I knew it was someone trying to hard sell me. Yeah. First of all, I don't know, Jackie, whether New Scientist, because you're a big organization, you've probably got internal verification anyway, because you're New Scientist. So because you work for New Scientist and your email address is @New Scientist, then you're probably verified anyway. But us mere mortals have to use our passport. And so because she wasn't verified, I knew she didn't work for Apple. All right. So if someone comes on to you and it's like, oh, I want to connect, but they're not verified, it's not like, are they real? And it's just my personal opinion.
But I'm hoping in your video you show exactly what you do with your phone and your passport, because
yes.
it absolutely doesn't make sense. I've tried it about 20 times.
So when I did the very first one, whenever you put your passport on those readers, you put the back of the passport onto the reader. So I turned my passport over and scanned it with my phone, and it worked first time.
What, on the wrong side of it?
Yeah, on the white bit. See, yeah, there.
Oh, is that the verification?
Yeah. And so when I was doing the video, I was reading the instructions as I was doing it with you on my camera, and I went, oh, this hasn't worked. So I turned it over and it shows that I didn't read the instructions properly last time. So yeah, don't read the instructions, follow what I do.
Yeah, I must watch the video.
Thank you.
No worries. Right, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. I am back here next month doing exactly the same. So please come along.
And I will be in Corfu next month when you're doing it. So how's
Oh,
Corfu?
really?
How's
Oh,
Corfu?
bloody amazing. Whereabouts are you going?
Well, I'm going, I don't know exactly what it's called, but you know how Corfu sort of, you goes, the island goes up and then it veers to the right. I'm kind of on where it veers to the right in the bottom section there in that bay over there.
Let's get it up.
Yeah, over there. So basically, yeah, you were there a minute ago. Up,
Where?
up, 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 up. Yeah, there. Down, down, down. Oh, there somewhere.
Oh, right, okay. So we went round there on the boat.
Nice.
We stayed up here. Yeah, we had a lovely time. We had a really, really lovely time. So yeah, definitely. And if you go and have a look at my post this morning.
So have you got tips and tricks and places to go?
No, we just laid on the beach and drank cocktails.
That's the one.
Right. Any other questions? Okay.
Thank you so much.
See you all next time, or see you at Accountex. Cheerio, everybody. Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks,
Thank
Ashley.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Bye, Kim.
Bye.
You staying, George?
I'm trying to get
Yes,
off.
yeah, that's
Sorry,
all right.
I need to leave. See you. Thanks,
Hey,
Ashley.
you can stay
Bye.
if you like. You take care.
Bye.
Morning, George. How are you? Oh, let's
I'm good. I'm good.